So, Mark, tell me, why are you interested in HR?
That's a good question. You know, honestly, for me, I wasn't always interested in HR. As you can see from my resume, my degree from BYU is in business management with the emphasis in financial services, and you know that's what I was passionate about. I wanted to get into financial services, whether that was real estate or banking, and really it's been some experiences over the last 6 years that have kind of brought me to this point today where I'm passionate about the HR function. Let me give you some examples. So for me, when I worked at Wells Fargo, as you can see on my resume, I was there for 2 years. For a year of that time frame, I was in a management position. And what I realized early on as a manager was that who you have on your team, recruiting the right talent, training your talent properly, and making sure that they're put in the right place, that makes all the difference in the bottom line. That can make or break your difference between gaining a profit or hitting your goals in an organization. So at that time, my interest in kind of the HR function kind of was sparked. But really where I think my passion for HR, where that's kind of been fueled, has been when I took over the management of a 3-location orthodontic practice. And I did this over the last 3 years. But I came into an organization that was struggling. I came into an organization where morale was low. A business partnership had gone south. The main orthodontist in the practice had lost his business partner. That business partner had caused half of the staff to leave with him. And so morale was an issue. People came to work, they were collecting a paycheck, but at the end of the day, they weren't passionate about what they were doing. And so I came into the organization thinking, I need to assess what's going on, and this company needs clarity. They need vision of what they need to do. And so after analyzing what the situation for a couple weeks and doing a lot of informational interviews in the organization, I realized that they need a vision. And at the center of that vision, what I thought they needed most was this idea that it really centered around the idea of employee engagement. I knew that if employees were engaged in what they were doing, if they were satisfied with their work, if they understood their purpose of being there, that this would translate and trickle over into customer satisfaction, it would trickle over into customer loyalty, more customers coming through the door, ultimately profitability and growth from a revenue standpoint. And so without going into too much detail, I put this vision into place. And over a 2-year period of time, we saw the profits of the practice increase by 35%. The revenues increased by 25%. And at the end of the day, only 2 employees left the organization during the 3 years I was there. And I really saw at that time, it became apparent to me that this is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy kind of driving positive change in organizations. And driving a cultural and organizational change was a phenomenal experience. And when I knew I always wanted to I had the goal of getting an MBA and coming back to school. And for me, it was a very conscious choice, knowing that was what I was passionate about, to come back to BYU and say, you know what, they have a great OBHR emphasis within their MBA program. They have a great tradition stemming back from their MOB program. And that's why I'm here talking to you today.